Welcome back. We have our illustrious criminals that are about to draw down on some other criminals. The data spike has been fired, and their car is under attack. Coming into initiative, we have Monday, who is still driving their car, is up first. What you doing?
Has their car started to slow down?
I imagine this was kind of set up in the way of like, all right, I'm gonna hit the data spike button now,
Right.
and then kind of like he held his action and then went first.
Yeah, I don't. No. I mean, is the car like stopping? Is it bricked, or do we just need to keep following them until he can knock it out?
Okay, it is not knocked out.
Okay, then I'm going to continue following.
Sure. Are you trying to get closer to them, or are you just trying
Yes.
to? Okay, that'll be a pilot ground craft.
We'll see how this goes because it's all exciting. Wish I could edge this.
All right, Granny Pedal is going.
Yeah. Well,
Um, I imagine your windows are also opaqued,
yes.
of course. All right. So
Because they just suck.
on James's turn, something happens, and registered is on you.
I guess I'm going to delay action because I can't really affect anything right now.
You don't want to be a badass and lean out the window and shoot your gun at him.
It's got stick and shock rounds in it.
That's good for cars.
It causes
Oh,
matrix.
it is?
Yeah, it can cause
Okay.
matrix damage to the cars.
All right, yeah, I'll just fire one shot first, I guess. Simple action, right?
Yep. It'll be -2 though because you are firing from a moving vehicle.
What other modifiers? How close are we?
That's it. That's the only. I don't really get into the whole modifier thing. That's a lot of.
Too complicated.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of. Bleh.
So plus for smart link, -2 for moving car.
Yeah. Theoretically, I could just add it to them as a dodge pull bonus, but too late. I've made my bed and I will lie in it. You cool with that?
Yeah, I'll save the edge for later.
All right. Let's roll about this many dice. You have successfully struck their vehicle. What is the?
It's 9 shock, so 10 then.
Yep. As I look up the soak for a jackrabbit.
Just a question. He's not rigged into his car. I see a device icon, right?
Yeah, he is not rigged in. He is not a rigger. Otherwise, they would definitely have a not jackrabbit, which is.
Oh, there's one rigger that is on the hub that's riding around in a 2016 Dodge Dart.
The hell is the
A
armor
scooter
on it?
rigger would be cool.
Oh God! All right, so you will zapify their car. That's truly unfortunate. And Monday from the driver's seat. Who's in the passenger seat? Is it registered or is it somebody else in the passenger seat?
Yeah, let's just say it's me because
Okay.
I was in there first when it was the two of us driving alone. So
Yep. You will notice the car it acts oddly and kind of like as though it loses control for a second, and then he pulls back on the power steering, but the car is beginning to slow.
can I fire one more shot just to make sure with my second simple action?
Sadly, in 5th edition, there is a 1 attack per initiative pass thing.
I did not know that, but still, possibly I achieved the goal here.
Yeah, no, you seem to have achieved the goal. Reaper, since you are a protagonist as opposed to a NPC, you will notice that the device icon for the vehicle has disappeared.
It's bricked, so I
Yes.
pass that on to the guys as
Well-
a free action. Do I see any other icons in that car?
In the car, you'll see, a comm link. There are a couple of, well, the guns aren't running wirelessly because that would be saying, "Please rob my crappy car" as I sit in a bad part of town. You'll notice that there is a cyber arm that has a gyro mount on it, the comm links, and that's about it as far as stuff that's not everyday wear, like contacts, earbuds, that kind of stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna jack out and pull out my gun. I don't know if I have time with my actions to do that.
You could have totally had it loaded like on your lap You could potentially, because you didn't roll, you rolled just like meat initiative. You could potentially also take a shot at something. If you had rolled like, because when you're a cold sim, you get 2 extra dice for more initiatives.
I have no target to shoot at. I'm not gonna shoot at the car, so
All right, you can hold an action then in case somebody sticks their head out like an idiot.
yeah, something like that.
Tis it. It is on you, sir.
Well.
Believe me, I wasn't expecting the Jackrabbit to only have 8 or 8 body and get, wrecked from a pistol.
Yeah. How? Well, that won't do anything. I'm trying. How? I'm trying to think if there's anything with leadership I can do.
I believe direct. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
There's the rally action, which potentially can give other people more initiative. There is the direct action, which can work kind of like a teamwork test.
It's better a teamwork test because it's not limited by their skill.
Yes.
Oh, so like I could direct someone and I just give them extra dice for the thing that they do next.
Mm.
Yeah, so long as it kind of makes sense. Like you not being a decker, not knowing anything about the Matrix, I would probably not be like, I don't really think you can really direct Reaper into data spiking things very well
You're
because
the best decker in the world. Go get him.
Okay. Well, I guess I will direct.
roll a d3.
What? No.
So-
Who's Monday's driving?
Yep.
Yes.
So that means you have to stop the car.
Yes.
Okay.
But
so
I may stop it on Jesse.
on Jesse.
Depending on what happens, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna direct Monday to take out Jesse.
Run him down.
Run him down.
Right.
That's the quickest method, that's for sure.
Yes.
Okay, with those of you don't want to be, never mind.
Leadership.
Oh, God, help us. It's just going to be great. I've never run over anybody with a car before.
Well, we haven't done it yet, but there is still some time.
But I get 2 more dice to try it with.
Yep. I super look forward to the glitch that is coming. I can feel it down in my soul.
Yeah, I know it's even better because I can't edge it.
Jesse,
Yeah.
run over you.
By the way, Jesse totally did something because he was on 12 as well as Reaper, and well, the thing he was gonna do didn't work because somebody killed his car with a pistol. He was totally going to drive away, but that didn't exactly work. So they definitely don't have their windows opaque, so he did something and then started reaching in the back seat. You guys can do with that information what you will. Monday, it is up to you.
I don't want to crash into the car door because it'll wreck my car too. So
You could block his car door, then he can't dodge.
that's
my
true. I'm gonna
My
roll up.
window's already rolled down. You could shoot past me.
I think I'll do that. I'm gonna roll up, block his door with the car, and I'm going to fire into his car. Hoping I can do that.
Sure.
So pilot groundcraft with my +2 dice now.
I believe his +2 dice was to run him over, but it's fine.
Second Rob.
He tried, but he didn't get out.
Yeah, I mean it's a flawed plan there. So
I don't even care. Like really.
I'm going to hit him with the Ruger Thunderbolt, which is going to be burst fire, and it is going to be going through his window. So let's see how it works.
All right.
Inside our car?
Firing over our passenger. Yeah, he just told me to.
A giant gun is going to come up in the front of Register's face. pointed out the window.
And as one of my free actions, I'm going to say, cover your ears.
This can only go well.
You can turn off
Uh,
cyber ears, right?
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
I think I've got a damper.
I can keep all of those.
All right, what is
He gets a -2 to his defense because it is a simple burst fire.
Yep. Just as I have to now look up the rules for shooting through a vehicle at a man's in the vehicle. Do you have stick and shock or do you have death bullets loaded?
Oh, we're trying to take this guy out. It is APDS.
All right. Shooting through the. I want to say 202 is where vehicle rules start. I feel like I just like roll soak and that reduces it. I feel like that's good enough.
Sure.
All right, so that wonderful APDS.
Oh, how much damage did I get? How many successes did I get on him?
Oh, that's right. He's got to roll to not be shot first. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see, so I got him by 4. It's 12p at -5.
12p -5, so 10p -5 for what the vehicle has absorbed. Oh, -5. Ugh. You said 10?
Yes.
Well, that's unfortunate. He takes a fairly sizable bullet wound. You will see that he actually kind of lurches to the side, and she leans forward and looks past James, and she's gonna do a bad thing.
So the window that we're looking through, the driver's side window, is probably like mostly non-existent now, right? We can actually see.
Yeah,
Into their
you could. They weren't tinted out because they were pretending to be normal civilians.
Right.
And now they're under attack. And now your window is open because you have shot through it twice. And there is a mage that is staring. Let's roll a d2 for passenger or driver. That's passenger.
Ew.
Let me do quick brain math. That seems like a bit much, actually. So if you want to roll your dodge at -2 because you are, seatbelts are a thing.
Just reaction, intuition -2, right?
Yep. Well, good news, you avoided the most of it. The bad news is though you are glanced by the lightning bolt. That will do a -1 to you and drop 5 off of your initiative because of electrical damage.
Ew.
Sadly,
Okay, so
that
1 box of damage.
no, you don't take any damage. It'll just on the next combat turn you'll be a -1 to all your actions, which we'll
Okay, got
probably
it.
quickly gloss over. The important thing is you are -5 initiative for this turn, which is going to take away your second action.
Got it.
That drops us down to Jesse, who is going to pull up a Ingram Smart Gun, and he is just going to basically hose your car.
What a dick. So I soak for my car?
He's just kind of suppressing fire. If you want to soak your car versus the base damage of the weapon of 8.
What's the base damage of the weapon? Not
8.
the 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it is going to auto soaks. Let's see, how much does it soak?
Oh, what kind of car is it?
It soaks 3. So I have to resist 5 with 17.
It's a Americar?
Yes.
Okay. So good
He
news.
is stitching the hell out of it.
Yeah, you might need to get the paint touched up.
Yeah, going to.
That brings it down to Reaper.
So which target do I see now? Both?
You're able to see both. The windows on their car are not tinted, and since their car is disabled, that is not something that they can fix.
One of their car windows is missing too.
Yes.
Can I shoot
Well,
through
not
that
missing
one,
so much
or
as all over them.
Yeah, there's glass. You do know that Jesse took a pretty big shot from the loud gun that went off inside the car.
okay? So I have a clear line of sight to him.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna burst fire my engram with stick and shock.
Sure. It is really loud inside that car.
Yeah, but I hope we all have dampers.
Yep.
I don't know about you guys. I'm hearing.
There's no minus on burst fire. I mean, there's just recoil, and I think I'm.
There's just recoil. It'll give him a negative to his dodge on top of the -2 that he has for being inside a vehicle and not being able to really do stuff. Poor guy. He also has some wound penalties at this point, so he's. That was a simple burst or a complex burst?
Simple burst.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's in bad ways. Oof. It's an Ingram Smart Gun, right?
Yeah.
So 8, 6, 13. Well, that's maybe it wasn't his matrix support that increased their bad luck. However, he is going to take a stitching, as it was said, of stick and shock, and he's going to kind of fall back in the driver's seat, seemingly unconscious as he is laying on the horn, which, to be mostly annoying, is the one thing that works when your car is bricked, because that's, based off air pressure.
So with my other simple action, can I send a quick message to James that we're willing to take her to extract her?
Well, she is still awake.
Yeah, but she's gonna fire at us. Did she fire at us?
She threw a lightning bolt into your car at register.
So yeah, just want to let her know that our mission is to extract her. If she's willing to stand down, we're gonna take her.
It is up to you guys on what you want to do.
Well, I'm saying
I'm fine
that.
with it.
Well, that's
I'm
up to
saying
yeah, that's up to him. What his action is.
Yeah,
Well, no,
I'm
he's-
saying that.
Yeah, he was telling you guys that that's what to do, but
Oh,
That's what I'm doing.
I have a second free action, so I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna say, "Come with us if you want to be extracted."
Yeah, someone could just be yelling, "Stand down!" Totally. Yeah, we're here to take you alive.
Yep, that would be a great intimidation roll.
that would be super convenient when you have a face that is the only person who
Who still has actions?
Yep.
Right.
and who's next?
Yes.
Yeah, I like this idea. Let's do it.
That intimidation roll. She's now outnumbered. Blah 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 blah.
It can be intimidation, negotiation. It can be a great number of things, whatever you like.
Go with liturgical dance.
Go with what?
Liturgical dance.
You'd have to take a seatbelt off for sure.
I do have a very high level in performance. I'm gonna use intimidation because there's a lot of bonus dice there.
Sure.
There's probably some bonus dice.
You will not get the weapons bonus because she is a mage flinging lightning bolt all over the place.
Yeah. So let's see. I got a ballistics mask, and she's outnumbered. So
Social modifiers table, page 475. I wouldn't call you physically imposing because you're probably wearing your seatbelt. Yeah, so I guess just +2 for outnumbering, +2 for the ballistic mask, and then let's see some Let's see some bones.
Huh.
Are you comfortable with that?
No, I'm gonna edge that.
All right, just wanted to make sure. There we go.
There we go.
So she's down a lot of dice here.
Hello?
Hello.
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 I thought we lost call.
Nope, might have just been you. So he's gonna she's gonna look at her unconscious pseudo boyfriend and back to the orc who is wearing a ballistic mask and sitting in the back seat like a child being driven to school.
I think we're all wearing ballistic masks.
Oh yeah, no, this is
Yeah.
totally a payday drive-by. Um, yeah, she's gonna kind of slowly nod as he is laying there on the horn. I probably should have also given you a penalty for getting your point across with a bang going on. So she seems to be not exactly in the mood to keep fighting right now. What do you guys want to do?
Are we still in initiative order here?
We can drop initiative for the moment. We'll see what happens if unless Monday wants to do anything, as she was the only one with the third pass.
Well, we're supposed to kill this guy, so while he's unconscious, I'm just gonna finish him off.
And
I
grab
suppose.
the comlink from the Johnson too.
Well, that's gonna be all my actions is to wipe him out because I'm on the driver's side, he's on the passenger side today.
So you're just gonna blast him
Yeah,
across the car.
just single shot, pow, call it a day.
All right. So she gets the look of not wanting to fight anymore, and then blood kind of splatters across her face in a very artistic fashion. And she looks a little horrified by this because this isn't exactly what she had signed up for. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna immediately try to lean through both windows and pull him off the horn so it's not blaring anymore. I know he's a corpse.
Sure. You want to give me just a quick lift and carry to see how much of a struggle that is?
Sure.
Because it would be quite enjoyable to watch you struggle. But no, it is pretty easy for you to just kind of roll his lifeless body off of there. She's gonna look at you guys and then look back at the comlink that she had in her hand and pull that back up to her ear. She will start talking to that and it's like, so
Oh god, their conversation was still active when we rolled up on that.
Well, he said do it, so we did it.
I hope he's satisfied.
If he didn't want the task done, he shouldn't have given the order.
Yeah, points for flair, please.
Speaking of it,
she's gonna pick up the phone with a, so my situation has recently changed. Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. And then she's gonna put the comlink into her pocket. And then she's gonna look at you guys with the look of a puppy that does not want to be murdered next because she's not really sure where this is gonna go.
we're going to give her a place and let her go with us.
You guys will get a message from your Johnson, and he's gonna give you like, well, that was interesting to hear. I imagine their vehicle is disabled.
Yes.
Do you have room to take her to a place?
Yes.
Excellent. She will get in the vehicle, and you guys will drive her to these coordinates.
I want to grab the guy's comlink, the one we gave to him.
Yeah, definitely smart.
Okay. So you will grab the FTL Quark, and she's going to very slowly and purposefully kind of walk around the vehicle. Who wants to sit next to her?
I'm
Between
driving.
me and Tidsit, I guess.
Well, Monday is driving. Register is in the front seat.
In the back seat with us.
Yeah.
Put her next to Tizit because she's the most scared of him after that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Swear to me. Is she gonna ride bitch or is she gonna just sit on the end?
I like the first
I think you're
idea.
in the middle.
Yeah, the first idea.
All right. So Tizit will get out and motion for her to come in, and she will very cautiously, like still expecting to be shot at any moment, and climb in between, and you guys will have a very awkward, quiet drive, if you wish it to be a quiet drive, where you may talk to her.
I'm
Just put
fine
some
with the quiet
music
drive.
on.
Quiet's good.
Yep.
Just put some.
Are we headed to a higher security area that we need to worry about the fact that some of us have blood on us? Like mainly her?
No. It's a
Monday has wet wipes, so she can hand some of those over.
Excellent.
yeah, you guys can easily clean her up a little bit.
Yay
And,
for first contents.
drop her off, let's say, in a C zone, someplace in downtown. Outside of a bar, because this is 11:30 at night. So when you get there, there will be the suspiciously blank marked panel van that a man in a very dark suit will be standing outside with his dark sunglasses on, looking the perfect corporate stooge. And if you do nothing, she will get out of the vehicle with a solemn, "This seems to be my stop for the evening."
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I think letting her do it is just fine.
And then she will wander over to this guy and get into the van. And
And we will let her go.
the corporate man will nod at the vehicle she came out of and go around to drive off into the night for the moment.
Sounds like a plan.
It was a pretty successful 11 hours for us.
I think so.
Yeah. So we will totally two-part this into next week about the same time, assuming everything is good with that for everybody else.
Yeah,
That's
Thursday
fine.
at 5. Perfect.
So that was 3 guys you got. I guess I can get rid of this initiative thing since that seemed to be go really quickly. There's my text tool. So
What were they negotiating extra for the ghouls?
I'm
No,
sorry.
we got extra for having to kill that guy though.
Yeah, you got extra 2,000 for the guy that you murdered. You guys are minus the 1,000 new yen apiece for the eyes for Francine, and it's up to you guys how you want to work out the Father Mercy bribe. How you want to pay
That's
that.
one of the few contacts that I read where you give money yourself. Doesn't that turn it into connection and loyalty for you?
So that was at the if you buy it as a contact. This was just an interaction that
Got it.
Monday bribed him for information.
We can just split it 1250 apiece, right? After 5K.
Let's take the 5,000 out of the total.
Yeah. Well, it's 23 a person at the moment.
Could you type out how much we get paid so I know? To...
All right. So I will, assuming we are splitting everything, I will 22, 21,750.
Do you run our hub? That's mine. Just give me a little advice on how to track character progress. That wasn't super clear on the wiki.
If you're using Hero Labs or Chummer, there should be like a journal entry that you could add things into,
Okay.
and we each get 21,750 each.
Yeah. So I'm going to stop the stream in a second. Thank you guys for coming out. We will see you guys next week. Yahtzee, for you, it'll be starting approximately 4.5 hours ago next week. So maybe you can make it on time, or I need to start with a Twitter account to let people know beforehand. But thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you next week for what happens next.
Woo! Shadowrun.
Right? And